Hey, listen, if you haven't enjoyed The Simpsons season by now, you're running out of time to soak in that ridiculous Simpsons opening battle bus drop sequence. Because tomorrow, Fortnite is taking the battle bus out behind the barn and whispering, "It's time." We're not dropping anymore. No more skydiving, no more gliding, no more full choice map freedom. Tomorrow we're surfing a tsunami like a Fortnite entered its California surfer phase. So wax your boards, baby. Cowabunga! I'm going in as Michelangelo, solely so I can hype up the word cowabunga as my 50-year-old reflexes attempt to stay upright on the surfboard. I have absolutely no business being on. If I die before I touch grass, just know I died a turtle, a ninja turtle. All right, so let's talk about the 0 Hour live event tomorrow. The chapter final event hits, like I said, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You got to log in early. If you show up 1 minute beforehand, you're going to watch the whole thing on Twitter, all while crying on your controller like I did last event. In fact, I had to put it in Rise so it could dry out. So they're gonna open the lobby 40 minutes early. So I suggest you get in there. Get in there, shoot some people. I think Respawn's gonna be open. There might be some games in there for you to play, but get in early because I missed the Simpsons live event. It essentially was just a video, but still I was upset because I was on 2 hours in advance. So get in there, learn from my mistake, don't miss out. And believe it or not, this finale is stacked. I mean, we've got Godzilla, King Kong, a giant Homer Simpson, completely juiced off the Zero Shard energy, Megazord style machinery, the Dark Presence returning like it never left, and Hope and Jonesy doing actual storyline things like they suddenly remembered their main characters too. Fortnite basically said, you know what? Let's invite every major crossover character to the same fight. It's like someone smashed all the action figures together and said, all right, boys, final round. Now let's talk about the storyline because Fortnite is actually trying again. Creators who got early access came back sounding like they saw the future, saying things like, no one will guess what's coming. Chapter 7 story is completed on a different level. And look, I know creators get flown out, fed snacks, and handed a controller like royalty, so of course they're excited. But they're not wrong. Here's the real confirmed information. That astronaut dude in the key art, well, his official name is the Traveler. That's not an accident. Every OG7 member has that name style, that foundation, the visitor, the science, the paradigm, and the origin. And now, what did I say? The Traveler. So the Traveler fits the pattern like a glove. His helmet glows with the golden cube energy, which means last reality vibes are crawling out of their grave. Behind him, the teaser, you can literally see the Seven's logos glowing as if Fortnite is screaming, hey look, this is important. Fortnite is clearly setting up something big with the Seven, the Traveler, the Dark Presence, colliding all at once. Finally, Fortnite is doing story again without needing a physics degree to understand it. Now, the part everyone is still arguing about. The battle bus is gone. It'll be gone, so you better jump out of it while you still can. We're not jumping off of anything anymore. Instead, you surf a massive tsunami into the map. This is not a drill. This is confirmed. Fortnite woke up and said, what if the drop phase caused physical stress? The wave comes in, you choose from a few fixed landing points, and you ride it in. That's it. That's the drop phase. No more landing anywhere I want. No more I'm pushing Slurpee for the 14th time. No more I'm gliding into the house 7 miles away from everyone. Epic basically said, what if landing was as unpredictable as your squad mates? So people are losing their minds in a good way. Some in a bad way. My thoughts, the bus isn't gone forever, just in the shop getting a tune-up. I think we'll see it again. It's like, the pickaxe. It ain't going anywhere. And personally, I'm embracing the change. With my reflexes, I'm 100% crashing into the first bush I touch. That bush is my new home. I'm decorating it. I'm starting a family in that bush. I'm a bush Wookie. Then we have the new mechanics for the Fortnite, pulled straight out of the gaming multiverse. These are all confirmed. Self-revive. It's Apex Legends time, baby. Except my reflexes are so slow, I'll accidentally revive my teammates. Drivable reboot vans? You ever wanted to commit a vehicular reboot crime? Now you can drive your fallen teammates away like you just stole a U-Haul. At least that's how we think it will work. Surfing mechanics. I'm assuming this was tied to the tsunami. But knowing Fortnite, we'll be surfing across grass by Tuesday. Who else remembers those hoverboards from back in the day? Hot air balloons? Sure, why not? Let's go full up movie mode. Play as a boss, you defeat a boss, and then you become the boss. This gives me every 2 seconds of power before a 12-year-old deletes me. I'll be satisfied. Simple building mode for everyone whose brain stops working when someone builds a 14-story hotel in 2 seconds. Some types of flying wingsuit mobility, good, because my ankles have had enough of fall damage. Fortnite said, what if we were every game at once? And honestly, this is the most Fortnite thing Fortnite has ever done. Now for the new map. Fortnite's calling it Pacific Break. They mean it literally. The new island is giving Southern California meets Neon Tokyo meets Desert Las Vegas meets Giant Water Park vibes. Confirmed elements include like a West Coast style coastline with palm beach, palm piers, and beach chaos. A huge neon lit city zone looks like Fortnite took a camera crew to LA and got stuck in traffic and said, let's build this in-game. A desert biome for long-range chaos and third-party nightmares. A massive water park POI with slides, pools, and goofy traversals. New vehicles including Meow-themed wagon featured in the short film. An overall map looks brighter, shinier, and ready to ruin friendships in spectacular fashion. Let's talk free stuff, because everyone knows I love free, and I'm sure you do too. Between the other day, November 27th and December 1st, at least that's what I got, the info says, just log in and you get Yuki Yabari outfit completely free. No quest, no grinding, no emotional damage challenges. Just open the game and boom, you got some free Yuki. She also stars in the Lost Chapter, Yuki's Revenge short film premiering inside Fortnite, November 30th. And yes, I will be absolutely watching that while sitting in a bush with a pocket full of fish as a tradition. Winterfest is already being tested. Snow is forming on the horizon. Players are predicting the old Winterfest Lodge might return. I hope so. I do love the lodge. And here's what we can expect. Daily presents, 2 free outfits, holiday map changes, festive chaos, people pretending they don't camp. People definitely camping. Me obviously camping. Fortnite never gives you a break. They just keep firing content at you like a t-shirt cannon at a hockey game. These collabs are confirmed. Kill Bill inspired skins from the gameplay leaks. Marty McFly Back to the Future teaser images showing at the creator previews. Who wants the DeLorean? I do. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Jinx and V from the Arcane returning in Chapter 7. Ninja Turtles featured directly in the key art. SpongeBob and South Park referenced in the collab partner data. Playboy Cardi confirmed by Cardi himself. Fortnite is officially the world's most chaotic licensing museum. After 0 hour ends, Fortnite goes down for the maintenance, and Chapter 7 launches the same day or early next morning. Who knows how the servers look, right? This is the fastest chapter swap Fortnite has ever attempted. And I hope we don't have server problems like we did for The Simpsons. I hope they give it a little more time. I'm not saying the servers will catch fire, but I'm keeping a fire extinguisher nearby just in case. You know what I mean? Look, I already know I'm getting bodied tomorrow. Laser beamed, W keyed, third party, fourth party, probably fifth party too. Some 9-year-old on a Nintendo Switch is going to hit every shot while I'm trying to surf in with my hands that operate on a 2-second delay. My mind is Peterbot. My hands are 2 uncooked pancakes. But that is the joy of Fortnite. It's absurd. It's fun. It's always changing. And somehow, all of these years, it still pulls me back in. Half the fun is finding that special tree, that special bush that you could just nuzzle inside like a traumatized owl, or camping in a bush with a pocket full of fish pretending you're doing some sort of stealth tactics. Chapter 7 drops tomorrow. 0 hour is tomorrow. Like I said, 0 hour is tomorrow. Once it starts, there's no turning back. Alright, that's it. Goodbye. I hope I don't drown in the tsunami before I open my first loot chest. Yeah, you know the drill. You need more of these in your life? Hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you on the flip side. And I'm always looking for, homies to play with. So, see you later. I'm Live 781 Red Rum. And I'm out. Peace.